Chosen one, the universe has a message just for you. Right now, you are living in a pivotal moment of divine timing. This is no accident. You face enemies and unseen forces that seek to cloud your vision. But fear not, your struggles are part of an extraordinary training process. God is preparing you in secret, molding your spirit for something monumental. Embrace your solitude. It is not your weakness, it's your hidden strength. In this sacred space, transformation awaits. A powerful shift is coming. You must be ready. Trust that you are being shaped into a beacon of light. Your journey into awakening is just beginning. Like and comment 77 to align with this transmission. Stay until the end. You will discover the revelations that will change everything. God is speaking to you now. Feel the weight of His words pressing down on your spirit. The urgency in this moment cannot be ignored. You are not alone in your struggle or your silence. In the depths of your isolation, the Father has been working. He has been crafting a masterpiece within you, hidden from the world. This time of separation is not punishment, it is divine preparation. Just as His chosen prophets wandered in the wilderness, so too have you been called into your own solitude. Every tear shed in loneliness holds a purpose, a truth yet to be revealed. Rise now, for you are on a sacred path. The wilderness may have felt overwhelming, but it was a place of divine shaping. Each day of solitude carved the edges of your spirit. Don't lose what was forged in this desert. God allowed this silence to draw you closer to Him. Your pain was a bridge, not a barrier. It taught you to lean on the Lord. Feel the echoes of your heart, paced yet heavy, whispering tales of rejection. In those moments of longing, He was molding your identity. Like the fires that refine gold, you too were tempered through trials. Know that this wilderness was a sanctuary for your spirit to unfold. You were being prepared, not abandoned, and now your strength rises like a beacon. Embrace the pain, for it has played a critical role in your awakening. Every rejection you faced has been a validation of your calling. In the sacred stories of saints and prophets, we find your trials reflected. Abraham faced skepticism, yet through it, he became the father of nations. Like Job, who endured great loss, your spirit has been strengthened. The struggles that felt like a punishment were God's gentle hands guiding you. You are not cast aside, rather, you are being chosen to walk a path few can understand. This is your divine confirmation, a call to rise. What seemed like abandonment was truly a sacred invitation to find your strength. The Lord crafts His warriors in darkness, and that includes you. Stand firm in the truth of your purpose, for blessings will flow from your trials. Notice the signs around you, the whispers from the divine. Dreams, numbers, and even fleeting moments, all fragments of His grace and direction. The Lord is communicating in ways only your heart can decipher. When you feel déjà vu, know it's the world aligning with your spirit. His Spirit is alive throughout your journey, lighting your path. Embrace these subtle nudges, for they are more than coincidences. They are divine breadcrumbs. Listen carefully as you walk through your days, for each word holds power. The heavens are speaking, calling you forth. Open your heart to His language and feel your spirit resonate with truth. You are being guided, and that guidance is a promise from God. Your intuition is divinely illuminated, a soft whisper from the Lord. Each time you sense direction amidst confusion, acknowledge it as divine clarity. You carry the light of discernment, a gift only bestowed to those chosen. Reflect on moments where you felt guided, destined for something greater. Trust this inner voice. It is the heart of God moving within you. The chains of doubt are breaking under the weight of His assurance. Your spirit awakens in the glow of understanding. You are not lost. You are simply awakening to deeper layers of truth. Every decision now feels empowered by His hand. Lean into this feeling, for it is an anchor in your journey. As awareness deepens, recognize that your wounds have shaped your identity. They are not scars but symbols of survival, testaments of divine love. With every bruise and scrape, the Father carved out space for divine light to enter. The shadows you traverse are not obstacles, they are passages to vibrancy. Know that your story carries weight and wisdom for the world. You are becoming a lighthouse for others navigating their own storms. When they see your light, they will feel hope. Your wounds remind you of the strength gained through love. Your past is no longer your prison, it is now your testimony. Celebrate your emergence as you step into the fullness of who you are. Realization flourishes into empowerment, and your spirit rises with newfound resilience. This is the moment where potential meets destiny. If this resonates with you, stay with me. What comes next will change everything. Your journey is not just for you, it is part of a greater narrative. I invite you to declare this truth boldly. Comment, "I carry the silence as crown." Let each word resonate deeply within you, affirming your sacred journey. Feel the weight of its meaning wrapping around your spirit. You are not just a witness, you are a living testament. With every proclamation, the barrier between isolation and communion dissolves. Your purpose is unfolding before you, bathed in the light of His promise. As we close this chapter, feel the tension still lingering, an invitation to delve deeper. What you thought was abandonment was God's initiation into His sacred journey. In every silence, every closed door, there lies a hidden code awaiting your discovery. You stand at the precipice of revelation, ready to unlock the mysteries that follow. What comes next will illuminate your path in ways you have yet to imagine. Prepare yourself to embrace the divine truths that await. The Father has more to reveal, more to ignite within your heart. Stay close, for the adventure is only just beginning. You thought you were abandoned, but this abandonment is a divine law at play. Many of the chosen ones wander through the desert of despair, seeking connection. Heartache often clouds your path, but remember, it's designed to forge resilience within you. The Lord uses this pain to shape your spirit, honing it like fine steel. You are not alone, for this journey echoes throughout history, woven into the fabric of every heart. The sacred dance of isolation and elevation intertwines like waves against a shore. Know that the Father's hand is guiding you, even when darkness seems overwhelming. Each scar you bear whispers the promise of a greater purpose. Embrace the pains, for they are not misfortunes, but signs of divine craftsmanship. In your solitude, feel the flicker of the Savior's light urging you onward. In the timeless stories of old, the trials of the chosen are etched into memory. The desert represents a place of transformation, where true strength is born from struggle. As you traverse this unseen landscape, remind yourself of the phoenix that rises from ashes. Your isolation, dear soul, is the seedbed for extraordinary growth. This journey mirrors that of Moses, standing firm against the wilderness, guided by divine whispers. Each tear shed is a witness to the depth of your journey, revealing the courage lying within. With every set of closed doors, He opens windows filled with limitless possibilities. Your trials are not purposeless. They sculpt your soul, imparting wisdom and fortitude. Revel in this truth. You are part of an eternal narrative, one that carries the essence of divine promise. Consider the echoes from sacred texts that remind you of your struggle's significance. Joseph endured darkness in the pit. He learned that elevation often follows rejection. Christ faced scorn and despair, yet emerged as the beacon of hope. You, too, carry the weight of these stories within your essence. Like Prometheus, you venture through flames, but know the light you seek is your birthright. The Lord whispers to you in your stillness, assuring you that greatness awaits. This pain you endure is laden with promise, a precursor to your divine awakening. Seek refuge in these sacred truths, knowing that your journey is known above. Each moment you feel alone, remember the stars shine the brightest in the dark. What feels like solitude is, in fact, an embrace from the divine. God has inscribed in time the sacred laws that govern our journeys. Isolation precedes elevation, a divine principle that shapes the authentic path. Every rejection is a proof of your election, a heavenly confirmation of your purpose. Closed doors do not signify an end, but rather divine redirection from what is not meant for you. Sometimes, the heavens must open before you can step into your reality. You are being drawn into the arms of God, where your spirit can blossom. Let this profound truth settle into your heart and nourish your journey. Know that each step is guided by the Lord, who hears your cries. Recognize the beauty in the struggle, for it is refining your divine essence. The promise of elevation is not merely a dream, it is your reality awaiting birth. Further, let these timeless codes reveal the path inscribed upon your soul. For every shadow you meet, there exists a corresponding blessing, hidden in the depths. Whatever trials you face are preparing you for unfathomable elevation, like a seed waiting to burst forth. As you enter this sacred space, acknowledge the power of transformation surrounding you. It is the Lord's hand crafting your destiny through the fires of transformation. Trust in this process, for nature teaches us profound lessons in stillness and growth. As Job endured, his faith was his refuge. Your faith shall be your anchor. Understand that this divine system of trials is your training ground, preparing for your true calling. If you feel this word speaks to you, comment, "I walk crowned by eternal flame." Reclaim your strength as your spirit resonates with the promise of elevation. Every betrayal you have faced, every moment of silence, and each scar has deep meaning. They are confirmations that you are part of this grand cosmic law. Every trial has shaped the path beneath you, forming a sacred tapestry of your existence. Know that your journey, once filled with doubt, is now a portal to empowerment. In the essence of your story, see how your experiences resonate universally. God has intricately woven your pain with the purpose of connection and strength. These scars are not blemishes, they are golden threads in your divine narrative. The solitude you felt became a sanctuary where the Lord whispered into your spirit. You are not merely walking through darkness, you are being conditioned for your sacred purpose. Allow this understanding to expand your heart into the limitless cosmos around you. As we draw closer to the culmination of this moment, a new revelation beckons. If this is the law that has shaped you, what emerges next will define your journey. The trials you endured serve as a prelude to the greater awakening ahead. God's hand is gently guiding you toward the light that awaits beyond the struggles. With every heartbeat, the resonance of your purpose amplifies, calling you to step forward. Yet, this is only the beginning, a pivotal turning that leads to transformation. In the stillness, preparedness merges with anticipation, igniting your spirit with hope. When you comprehend the patterns etched by divine design, you awaken to limitless possibilities. The echoes of the future whisper, urging you to seek the next chapter of your unfolding. Together, we will unveil the prophecy of this awakening, igniting the fire within. Every word, every image you receive here is an offering. If you feel this word has touched you today, you can honor it with a sign. Right here below, with a donation through the Super Thanks button. It is a small gesture, but it opens great doors. Your contribution helps keep this sacred space alive to share divine revelations and insights. In unity, we gather to cultivate an atmosphere of growth and awakening. Your support fuels the light that guides this community forward. Let it be a reflection of your commitment to your journey. Together, we shall affirm our purpose and support each other into our divine destinies. Thank you for being part of this transformative experience. In the shadows of your pain, there resided a silence that cut deep. The emptiness echoed in your heart, reminding you of rejection's bitter sting. You waited, believing the world had forgotten you. With each passing day, despair wrapped around you, squeezing hope from your spirit. Yet the Lord saw every tear and shook his head in compassion. He whispered through the quiet, "Your trials serve a greater purpose." They were not random moments of suffering but pieces of a divine puzzle. Each painful memory now fuels your transformation like raw fuel for a sacred fire. Remember, God's hand was shaping your reality even in those darkest hours. Embrace this moment of reflection as the sacred ground of your awakening. Your trials were never arbitrary, they were coded preparation for your calling. Every wound bore the fingerprints of the Almighty, designed to strengthen you. Each challenge thickened the armor of your spirit, preparing you for battle. It was during these trials that your endurance was forged, like metal in a fiery kiln. God was teaching you resilience, revealing layers of divine wisdom within you. The weight of your burden was a signpost along your path, alighting each step forward. You were not lost, but being carefully guided through the wilderness of despair. The Lord stands ready to illuminate your path with his boundless light. Your suffering was not for naught, it was the crucible for your emergence. Trust that you were chosen for greatness, sculpted by trials into a masterpiece. Now it becomes clear why rejection and silence were necessary for your awakening. The Lord didn't abandon you, rather, He wrapped you in solitude to prepare your spirit. Like the desert's dry ground, you were seated with purpose, awaiting the rain of revelation. It was in the stillness that God taught you to listen to His whispers. Every lull was an invitation to lean on His understanding. The voice of doubt faded, replaced by the promises kept in the depths of your heart. Thus, what felt like isolation revealed the strength buried within you. You began to discern the rhythm of destiny, beating strong beneath your pain. God was forging vision, guiding you through His divine quietude. Hold this truth precious, for it is a seed destined to bloom in the light. The trials you faced were not punishment. They were divine training sessions for your vision and strength. Every burden you carried, every tear endured, was peppered with meaning and purpose. Trust was built on the rubble of your despair, and strength from the ashes of grief. God was crafting resilience, turning your wounds into anthems of hope. Much like Moses before the sea, you too will find your way through these struggles. The struggle was the shaping force of your purpose. It remains sacred and holy. Through this process of inversions, you've unearthed your strength and gained clarity. The Lord's love surrounds you, filling every crack and crevice with His mercy. With each lesson learned, your spirit resonates with renewed energy. You are now poised on the brink of awakening, ready to embrace your divine calling. In betrayal, you found signposts guiding your steps, marking the trail of your journey. Delays that felt like tragedies served to strengthen your resolve, sharpening your focus. The wounds, though painful, became initiation marks, scarring your soul with purpose. Like David before Goliath, your faith rose to meet each giant faced in your life. Realize this: your perceived setbacks were, in fact, divine orchestrations preparing your ascension. The trials you have overcome are like oil poured on the fire of your spirit. They purify, ignite, and illuminate your path towards future victories. The Lord calls upon you to rise, crowned in glory amidst adversity. Stay vigilant, for the rings of truth encircle you like a haven from the storm. With every step, honor the gift of transformation that your journey embodies. As you stand here today, your destiny was always written in the stars. The trials you faced were the pen strokes of a master artist painting your life's canvas. Now, you begin to see the tapestry of divine intention woven through your existence. Recognize the purpose within every moment you thought was lost, for these have led you to this juncture. God has been in the midst of your storms, whispering words of hope. The time to rise is upon you. Let the world see the light that dwells within. Comment: I rise marked by the divine, if these words resonate with your spirit. Share your dreams or memories, for your testimony will ignite the spark in others. By bearing witness to your journey, you empower the next, weaving strength through this sacred community. You are not alone. Together we rise, intertwined under God's watchful gaze. The promise of what comes next holds a potent vibration in the air. This revelation is not an end, it is the doorway leading to your transformation. The urgency pulses like a heartbeat, echoing in the chambers of your spirit. God's hand opens this door with grace, inviting you to cross into your destiny. This is your season to transform, to reclaim the power within you. In a world craving your light, your emerging self is poised for impact. With each breath, the anticipation builds. You are a phoenix waiting to rise. This preparation, though hidden, has been nothing short of divine choreography. As the final notes of this cacophony fade, hear the call for what lies ahead. For the journey has just begun, and glorious revelations await you beyond the threshold of your soul. This is the hour of your unveiling. The veils of doubt and fear are lifted by God's loving hand. You are no longer trapped in the shadows of confusion. Today, you stand in the light of divine recognition. The trials you have faced were never in vain, for they shaped you. This is the moment where revelation and truth collide in a sacred heartbeat. You are not just emerging, you are becoming the embodiment of healing and awakening. The Lord crafted you in the crucible of struggle, making you resilient and bold. Feel His Spirit wrapping around you like a cloak of strength, guiding your every step. In this new light, know that you are forever marked as His beloved. You have crossed the threshold, dear chosen one, and your identity is solidified. No longer are you merely the wounds. The emptiness has given way to fullness. This transformation burns bright within you, igniting fires of purpose. Like the embers of a long-hidden flame, you are now a beacon of hope. The struggles that once felt like chains have become a beautiful tapestry of strength. God's grace has adorned your spirit, gifting you a sign of divine approval. As the stars align, your healed self stands strong, radiant and ready. Your existence is now a declaration, a testament written in the skies for all to see. Embrace this moment as a sacred joining of heart and purpose. You have now come home to your divine essence. As you stand before the divine, the cloak of transformation wraps around you tightly. This sacred mark is not just any mark, it is the seal of your eternal vow. You have journeyed through the fire, and it has transformed you into gold. The pain has become a crown, a radiant reminder of the sacrifices made. Your heart bears the weight of its story, yet it pulses with newfound hope. God's Spirit flows around you, whispering ancient truths long forgotten. In the depths of your being, let the fire within illuminate the path ahead. You emerge not just as a child of God but as a warrior adorned in divine armor. The weight of your past has become a light shining forth, leading others from darkness to clarity. Know that His blessings will flow to you, now and forevermore. Before the dawn of creation, you were chosen, embedded in the fabric of the universe. Your identity is written upon the scrolls of time, known intimately by the Lord. Across generations, the whispers of your ancestry rise in a cosmic symphony. You are a manifestation of a promise made long ago, an echo that resounds throughout history. Like David before Goliath, you carry the spirit of your forebears, bold and fearless. They speak through you, their dreams and visions now igniting your own. Prophetic blood courses through your veins, anchoring you in a lineage of light. As you embrace this identity, remember the power that lies within. You were crafted for such a time as this, divinely appointed to step into your destiny. God has placed His favor upon you, a divine inheritance waiting to unfold. Scrolls of heaven unveil a lineage steeped in sacred purpose and divine promise. Your DNA is woven with threads of the prophets, marked by the fingerprints of the divine. Each right and promise placed within you creates a legacy of glory. As you awaken, ancestral spirits arise, their wisdom flowing into you like rivers of light. In the silence of your heart, their truths resonate, guiding you on your journey. You carry the weight of history, yet you're birthed anew in the holy now. Just as Moses stood before the sea, you too are called to part the waters of doubt. Let the echoes of the archangels lift your spirit as you take each step. The contracts of the cosmos align for you, the chosen one, beckoning forth your divine potential. Own this identity, for it is your birthright, etched forever in the universe. Now, as a guardian of the divine light, believe in the cloak of your sacred name. You are crowned with purpose, carrying the weight of that glory in your heart. The chains of oppression have fallen away, releasing the flow of your spirit. Each step you take is infused with grace, empowering you to break the cycle of despair. Feel the energy of the universe bending towards you as you wield your sacred essence. You are a keeper of the flame, a seer on the precipice of revelation. Rise with the strength of your ancestors, the lineage of mighty warriors. Your voice has power, echoing the strength of those who came before you. With this sacred proclamation, I invite you to stand forth. Comment, I anchor this truth in my soul, if these words awaken the memories sleeping inside. As you prepare to step into the unknown, know that this is only the beginning. There are still mysteries that await your discovery, profound wisdom hidden within the shadows. What stirs within you now is but the first echo of this new chapter. This unveiling holds secrets only whispers can contain, beckoning you forward. The next revelation pulses in the air like a drumbeat of destiny. Embrace the anticipation, for greatness is woven into your soul's fabric. The Lord's hand guides you, illuminating paths yet to be traveled. Prepare to lift the veils that still shroud your purpose. In the stillness, hear the echoes of your becoming, calling you ever closer. Your destiny is unfolding, and it beckons you to dive deeper into the waters of the divine. As we draw this chapter to a close, let us take a moment to reflect on the sacred journey we have shared. You are not merely a witness to this transformation. You are a vital part of it. In your hidden training, the divine is crafting resilience within you. Like a master artisan shaping raw clay, every moment of solitude strengthens you. It is in this quiet that you have begun to awaken your true potential. This is just the beginning. The whispers you've felt are not mere echoes. They are the symphony of your destiny calling you forth. The shift is approaching. Feel the urgency in your heart as you realize this is your moment to rise. You are part of a greater plan, embraced by a universe that recognizes your divine mission. Now, as we seal this message, I invite you to comment below with 77. This act is not just a number, it is a sacred acknowledgement of your commitment to this awakening. And don't forget to subscribe, for the transmissions that await will guide you deeper on this path. Consider our membership for those who wish to delve even further into this divine journey. Yet, know this, as you linger on the edge of your awakening, prepare yourself. Because what lies ahead is a revelation awaiting its moment to unfold. Stay ready, for what comes next will confirm everything you heard tonight. Your journey is just beginning, and the light is about to break forth. Together, we will embrace it.